In today's video, we show you a couple of fails from our normal, everyday cruising life. Let me see.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? I don't really feel like dealing with this. You're very welcome. I made that especially for me, but you're welcome to have it.
We have decided to do a crazy little mission up Rio Diablo. I don't know a lot of information about this river, but I think it like goes from this town here.
The River of the Devil.
Oh, I don't know if that sounds very good though. It goes from a little town here up into the jungle, and I think it should be pretty cool. We haven't taken the dinghy up a river in quite some time, since both us, I guess.
The entrance should be a little bit shallow. But
Yeah.
once we get over that, it should be deep, and everybody said it's beautiful. The village gets their fresh drinking water from that.
Yeah, we have packed all our stuff, a little survival bag with cameras and snacks, and we're gonna jump in the dinghy.
Today's video is brought to you by AG1 from Athletic Greens. So a few months ago, I started taking the AG1 powder by Athletic Greens, and now I love it. It's like a pretty important part of my daily morning ritual. So you don't actually need a bunch of supplements. It's just 1 scoop of AG1 powder and 8 ounces of water. You shake it up. It's an easy and great way to start out my day. Oh, it's good. Right now is an added bonus. If you head on over to athleticgreens.com/svdelos, you'll get a free 1-year supply of these vitamin D drops and a 5-pack of travel-sized AG1 powder packs. So after I drink the AG1, I notice a general boost in my energy levels. And I also noted it's good for the general health of my gut. It aids in digestion, and it's also good for mental clarity. So just head on over to athleticgreens.com/svdelos. AG1 is a real game changer. It's a great way to boost your immune system and kickstart your day. And right now, if you place an order, you'll get a free 1-year supply of the vitamin D drops. You'll also get a 5-pack of travel powder. Thanks very much for watching, and back to the show.
We people originally from my homeland, like my old man.
Turtle number 1, find the entrance.
Oh yeah,
Right there?
that way. It's over there. The entrance to Rio Diablo is located just a few miles from the twin Kuna villages of Corazon de Jesus and Nargana. It's unmarked, but reportedly easy to find after you cross over the shallow bar. After the entrance, the river is quite deep and flows for miles up into the surrounding mountains, where the pure waters are tapped by the local villages for drinking water. Our plan was to head up as far as possible into the jungle.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like super shallow kind of right here as the river comes out into the ocean. You can see it's like breaking waves. Not very big, but like small ripples. It's so murky, you can't see anything. It's like super cool already. We've just entered.
Yeah, it was really nice. As soon as we came across the bar, you could see the change in water color. It went from like really muddy, where the two waters were coming together, to like this brackish water in here.
Well, there's no wind in here.
No, it's still, at least there's a little bit of shade though.
Yeah.
It's hot though. couple of cayucos along the side here. Yeah, I think they've cleared some land and probably bananas and coconuts, I would guess. Those are banana trees. Yeah, this is a cemetery and it looks like they're buried above ground, which makes sense.
It's a super shallow part right here that we just went through, but I think we're gonna make it without having to go into the water. But the water is getting super clear. It's like really beautiful. So I wonder if it's completely fresh now.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
Taste it.
Good.
I don't taste any salt.
I think that might be it.
There's no way we're gonna make it through here.
Ah! Yeah, I don't know if we'll get very much further than this. It's really beautiful here though. There's no way, huh?
It's as deep as this,
Yeah.
right here, over there. And then it gets shallower again where the... Maybe if we had like 2 more people,
Just push the
we
dinghy
could
over.
just pull it over, but I don't think me and you are gonna get it over that.
Yeah. Well,
well.
this might be a nice place to take a little dip.
Yeah, this looks nice. It's too shallow for Crocs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's the dry season here in Panama, which means the river level was at its lowest point. There is no way we were going to get heavy Maggie any further up, so we decided to make the best of it and enjoy a refreshing freshwater dip.
But I think it's time to go back. It's quite a ride back, and then we're also hoping to maybe go into town to get some groceries or something. So we're just gonna head back. Yeah. Okay, Sierra, hold on.
Alright, you can push. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yes, hello. This is our friend Julian. He was just telling us that the water pipeline right there is broken for the village, so this is where everybody comes to get their drinking water, and then they boil it before they drink it. Julian speaks really good English.
Oh, so.
He learned at the YMCA.
Yeah.
It took him only 2 years.
Wow.
And you live in Nargana,
Yes.
and you have a shop that sells se vende vegetables and fruta.
Frutas, yeah.
¿Cómo se dice vegetables?
Vegetales.
Vegetales.
Y frutas vegetales y otras cosas más.
Okay, cool. And this is all the water that he's taking back to his village for drinking. That's very cool. It's very nice to meet you, Julian. Mucho gusto. Have a wonderful day. Ciao. So we left the anchorage this morning and we made a 2.5 mile sail over to Nargana. It's a non-traditional Kuna village. I guess it's a good way to describe it. It's the place that has electricity and the cell phone tower, and it also has a store.
Potential store, we don't really know.
Maybe, we're not sure.
Yeah.
Are you excited to go into the big city?
Both. I'm a little bit tired today, so I'm like, oh my god, I hope it's not gonna be really hectic, but we'll see. Sierra's in a little bit of a funk mood today, so we'll see how that goes.
Are you in a funk mood? Let me see your funk mood face. Sierra, do you want to go into the Kuna village town? No. No? Okay. We're ready? Let's go. Hey! Hey! You ready to go? Thank you. Yay! ¿Cómo está? ¿Está bien para el barco aquí? Oh, we get kicked off the other island because apparently you're not allowed to be there.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we do here.
Hola!
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Hay una tienda para comida.
Sí.
¿Dónde?
Aquí.
Aquí. Like tomate, lechuga. Okay.
No puede ir a la tienda tampoco, está prohibido.
¿Es cerrado?
Está
Aquí.
cerrado. No, ustedes no pueden pasar para allá. Tienen que estar esperando allá. Venga.
No entiendo.
Aquí el camino está cerrado para ustedes, amigo.
¿Por qué?
Porque no pueden caminar ustedes.
So, no
Está cerrado.
personas aquí. Isla Corazón de Jesús.
Sí, amigo, no se puede.
No,
se
no
puede.
turistas,
Está cerrado,
no.
está con el...
I don't really feel like dealing with this.
I think this is what the other couple said too. So we're not allowed to do it ourselves. We give them a list and then they bring it or something.
Okay. So, puedo escribir
Sí,
que quiero.
sí.
Entonces, tú puedes comprar
Claro.
y esperar aquí. Okay. Apparently, nobody's allowed to be
Yeah, we're not allowed
on either
to
of these
be-
islands, which
And
is
I think it
weird.
has something to do with COVID. I think like they're in like quarantine or something. So like no outsiders are allowed in or something. So we're not allowed to walk around. We're not allowed to like go to the shop, even though the shop is literally like right there. So we just gave a list to the dude, and then we'll see what comes back.
So weird.
It's kind of interesting, but I guess they take COVID. Sierra is so bored.
She's like, what is this place? Ugh. We need to get out of here, huh? People are weird. There's trash everywhere.
No hay, ¿cómo? No hay naranja tampoco.
Okay. Muchas gracias, amigo.
Bueno.
Mucho. ¿Cambio o no? Un poquito. Oh. No, está bien. Muchas gracias. Okay, that was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had for shopping.
And he got just like completely crazy amounts. Like he just spent all the money that
He spent all the money. I think he kept like $3 for himself, which is fair. But jeez.
I don't know. We
This
have
place
like
is locked
so
down.
much onions.
We have plenty of onions and carrots now. They're nice though.
So I put away all the food in our baskets. We decided to get on our way. Where are we going? We haven't decided yet.
I don't know, we just sort of left. It depends on the winds. We're just gonna point as high as we can.
Yeah.
I'd like to get back out to Hollandes.
Yeah, that was cool stuff though.
Yeah, I've really been wanting to learn and know more about the Kuna,
I know.
but it's just really hard because the guys in the outer islands speak like no English.
No English, yeah.
And it's really hard. Like I can do basic things with them, like buy lobsters and stuff. The guy we met in the river,
I
Julian,
know. It would have been so
if
cool
we
to go
could
to
have
his
spoke
that.
like combined my little bit of Spanish
Yeah.
and his little bit of English and like seen where he lives, but nobody's allowed on the islands because of COVID.
He said that he
was
has
really
a vegetable
nice.
stand too, so
Yeah,
like
he runs a fruit and vegetable shop.
so that would have been perfect. But we're not allowed on that island, and it was just one, and yeah, whatever.
Our day in the big city is over. At least we were able to get a few vegetables.
Yeah, so that's good. Well, we'll see how the sailing goes. But Sierra's sleeping good, and yeah, it'll be nice. Nice little day sail.
I'm gonna explore this way and just start working our way that way.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sailing like this in a while.
No, we've got 22 knots of true wind. The apparent wind with our speed puts us up at 27 knots.
The waves are cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they just go right between these islands. There's pretty, look at this swell. Jeez. This is like sailing on the ocean, Nugs. Whee! Oh no! Uh-oh! Be careful, Sierra, we're sailing!
Crazy how much difference a few knots can make, and especially when we're not protected by the island. It's pretty fun though when you know it's gonna last for like an hour and not like 5 days. But I think I can already see kind of our anchorage on the islands up there.
I don't know if you've seen the back of the sail, how it's fluffing, fluttering like this. It's because we're on our second reef, and I haven't moved the car forward, so the foot of the sail is shorter, and I've left the car, you know, the jib car with the sheet in it, for set for having full sail out. And so if I were to bring that forward, then it would pull down more on the trailing edge of the sail and then stop that fluttering. But we've got
So why haven't we done that?
I don't know. We've got like a mile. It's not a very long sail, so we're just going with it. Because then you have to ease the sail out and move it forward, and we're sailing fine.
A few minutes longer, then a little bit later.
Decided to just fix it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so you move this, you ease the sail,
Yeah.
and we move this car forward
Yeah.
from here to here. What's
Look
there?
what a difference.
So we're just avoiding this reef right here.
Yeah, you can see a breaking like right here, and there's I'm always wearing polarized glasses because the change in the water depth looks really obvious in these glasses.
Gonna go through this cut.
Yeah, it is narrow.
It's a very narrow cut here, but we can see it pretty good in the, you know, in the shallow waters around it.
It's deep, 10 meters. Sierra, we made it! Yay! Are you happy? Yay!
There we go. This looks like a really cool anchorage. It's a little different from the ones that we've been to before. It's kind of like a pass, and it's a lot of current coming through because of all the waves that is coming over the reef. But it's really pretty. The water is clear, and yeah, it seems really nice. The beach is kind of a little bit further away, which we've been super close to the beach so far, but yeah, it looks like a nice spot. I like it already. And it's a few other boats here, so some other friends to hang out with. Should be cool. I think it's gonna be really windy in the next couple of days too, so it's nice to be somewhere where it's like really still and like, you know, good breeze is always good. So we'll see, but I like it.
Up next on Delos, we explore a place called the Hot Tub, where Sierra discovers a new hobby. We meet some new friends, and I get my kite game on.
Where did Sierra go?
I can't see her.
How to keep yourself entertained.
Yeah, while your parents are on a boring dinghy expedition. Boring! Hi, Sierra. Hi. Sierra. You've been whiny for 2 days now. We're trying to enjoy a peaceful jungle trip. We're making the most of it. Oh, the difference a little PB&J sandwich makes, huh?
Yeah.
You're very welcome. I made that especially for me, but you're welcome to have it because I love you.